Our next Legacy Award honors students that have demonstrated a high caliber of leadership achievement, persistence, and significantly contributed to building towards community. If you haven't gotten the chance, please refer back to our first video with introductions as well as our other videos. Now I'll be presenting the Global Student Ambassadors, Highline College Paralegal Association, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Intercultural Center Peer Facilitator, Marketing Outreach Design, and PHATT Club, Physicists of Highline Association of Thinkers and Tinkers Award.
Talofa, malo lavala soifo mawale tato alfia. Greetings to our Highline College community. My name is Malai Lupis Amifua, and I serve as the Interim International Engagement Leadership Advisor within the Center for Leadership and Service. One of the programs that I get to oversee is our Global Student Ambassador Team. GSA is an amazing group of students who create opportunities to connect the global community on campus. They bring their unique experiences and help to widen the breadth of what it really means to be a member of this global community. This year, I'm honored to award Anita Wambui for her leadership within our GSA team and campus community. She carries a quiet tenacity, one that allows her team members to stretch and grow, but also keeps them in line. She has a particular way to hold conversations, challenging her peers and even her advisors to critically think about intention and positionality when creating programming for students. Despite the many challenges she's faced this year, Anita continues to persevere in her leadership role and also her academics. Congratulations, Anita, for being selected as the GSA Leader of the Year.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is James Mwangi Karethi, and I'm with the Clubs program. I'm a community leadership consultant, and I'm here to talk about Sarah Beth. She's the leader of the Highline College Paralegal Association. She's one of the founder members. She's very passionate about getting other students involved in the club. She's also hardworking. She's a great communicator and creates a welcoming and inclusive environment for everyone in the club. She's responsible and makes inquiries from us as the CLCs, inquiries that are helpful and useful to the club. I'd like to say she's always on time, and she is a great leader of the club. She always keeps us in the loop. And on behalf of the club's program, on behalf of all the CLCs, I want to congratulate Sarah Beth on receiving this Legacy Leader Award. Congratulations, Sarah. Thank you.
Hi all, my name is Georgia Peary and I'm the club's program leadership advisor within the Center for Leadership and Service. Continuing on with awarding members of the Highline College Paralegal Association, next I wanted to recognize Anno as the recipient of the next Legacy Leader Award. Anno was one of the founding members of HCPA this year, and while has had to step back from her leadership role to take on a larger role within her community, we as a club's team still think she deserves recognition. Anna is an incredible leader and is dedicated to educating her peers on the current injustices of the justice system. I remember training Anna as a club leader earlier this year and knowing from the get-go that she was going to make a positive impact at the Highline community. Since then, she has shown amazing leadership and is a dedicated member of not only her Highline family, but her larger community elsewhere. So congrats, Anna.
Margaret, congratulations. This is so well deserved. Justin Tyone coming to you from Hospitality and Tourism here, and I am presenting Margaret Anno with the Big Pineapple Award. The pineapple is the universal symbol for hospitality and tourism, and Margaret has the biggest, most infectious hospitality personality. Every time I meet with her, she brings the laughter, she brings the fun, the collaboration, the teamwork. Her personality is every single thing that hospitality is about. She is going to be so successful after she graduates. And I know that there are 200 hospitality and tourism students who value her leadership, teamwork, collaboration, and can't wait to work for her when she's a manager somewhere, and they will all be desperate to go work for her, because I just imagine where she's going with her abilities and her passion and that big smile and laugh she brings to every single Zoom session. That's gonna just be huge for her in the future. So you're our big pineapple of the year. I'm so proud of you. Working with you every day really is one of the great pleasures that I've had over this COVID time. You bring the fun. So congratulations. Well deserved. See you soon, Margaret.
Talofa lava, alo ingoa Edwina Fui. Hello Highline community, my name is Edwina Fui. I use she, her pronouns, and I serve as the Intercultural Center Leadership Advisor within the Center for Cultural and Inclusive Excellence, also known as CCIE. And so within CCIE, our goal is to provide transformative leadership in creating a learning environment that is equitable, inclusive, and celebrates all identities. Specifically at the Intercultural Center, we provide a space for our team to engage in critical and social justice-centered conversations. And so this year, I feel fortunate that I've had 5 amazing facilitators, but I would love to highlight and give the Student Legacy Award this year to Alona Ishchenko. When I think about Alona's journey, I remember her eagerness to get involved and to build community with her peers. The first time I engaged with Alona was actually during our application process for attending the Winter Leadership Retreat. From reading her story and then later on interviewing her for a position, Alona had the passion, the drive, and the motivation to build and be a part of community. Her first quarter, as far as working officially on the position, was done virtually about a year ago. All of us were unsure, and also that's when the global pandemic hit. And also as a part of, not just working remotely, she was a part of a smaller team of 3. So just thinking about the added responsibility that she was holding as she entered into this position. And so this year, I want to congratulate Alona for being selected as the ICC Leader of the Year. Alona, your courage, your hard work, your support, and your energy are things that I think of when I think about leadership traits. I will never forget the way that you actively listen and how much you want to give space to each and every person. Even if it's a room of 50, you want to give them the room to really share and honoring their experiences. And so thank you so much for your contribution to the ICC. And I want to say congratulations again, Alona. Woo!
Hello, my name is Amy Bergstrom, and I am the Programming and Marketing Leadership Advisor in the Center for Leadership and Service. I oversee our marketing outreach design team, and I have the honor of recognizing our mod marketing consultant, Saini Vuli, with the Legacy Leader Award. Saini's primary responsibility on our team is managing the Facebook and Instagram accounts for Center for Leadership and Service and Center for Cultural and Inclusive Excellence. If you follow either office on one of those platforms, you have seen how Saini has elevated our social media this year, especially when it comes to interactivity, such as by including fun trivia in our stories. We have a lot going on in CLS and CCIE, which means there's a lot to balance in sharing on social, and Saini has been thoughtful and intentional about sharing our story. She is responsible and reliable, responsive to feedback, and also so much fun. Every day, Saini checks in with me in a different language. She also cares a lot about our wider team of student leaders and in supporting the rest of the mod team. Finally, we've increased our use of video on social this year, and we always try to caption our videos before posting, which has meant Saini has spent a lot of hours typing captions so as much of our content as possible can be accessible to everyone. Thank you, Saini, for all your dedication and great work this year, and congratulations.
My name is Alea Danchi, and I am a physics faculty at Highline College, also faculty advisor to our physics club, PHATT, Physicists of Highline Association of Thinkers and Tinkers. So we are a chapter of a national organization, and our goal is to bring physics to the community, regardless of experience or specific degree of interest. So I'm honored here to present the Student Legacy Award to Lily Tran, our club president. Lily has been an outstanding leader of the club. She was voted president unanimously by her fellow students, and her strong interpersonal skills, her kindness, creativity, passion, these are just some of the reasons she was elected. Since becoming president, she has distinguished herself in how she treats everyone with empathy, how she makes sure everyone feels included, and in being incredibly professional and responsible in organizing projects for both the club and the campus community to provide fun events and support students. So congratulations, Lily. We are very lucky to have you at Highline.
Congratulations and thank you to all of our award winners, and be sure to check out our next video.